Hi guys, good morning. All are getting my screen and voice. Please confirm. Good morning guys. All are getting my screen and voice. Please confirm once.
Good morning.
Fine guys. As we discussed, so if you want to learn DevOps or AWS, so what are the prerequisites guys? Linux basics is the prerequisites. Even for DevOps or AWS, if you want to do anything, Linux basics are the prerequisites. So in last session, just we had discussion, what is operating system, right? So what is the difference between Linux operating system and Windows operating system? What are the different distributions are available in Linux operating system? All those things we discussed in last session. See guys, just to have a look into this notes, what we discussed in last session, we will continue for this. What is operating system guys? Operating system is a software. It is going to work as a mediator between users and hardware components guys. Operating system is a soft mediator. It is a software guys. It is going to work as a mediator between users and computer hardware components. Hardware components means what will come? RAM, CPU, mouse, hard disk, keyboard, all these things will come under hardware components. Right? Operating system will provide, if you want to run any application in the computer, some environment must be required guys. Without environment, we can't able to run any application. Here, who will provide that environment? Operating system will provide the environment to run the application in the computer. Even if you want open notepad, paint, browser, calculator, anything, then compulsory operating system must be required. Generally, in our laptops, in our personal computers, we will have Windows operating system. Right? We want to install Linux guys. Most probably we will have Windows operating system only. Right? Who developed this Windows operating system? Microsoft developed this Windows operating system. Right? So Windows operating system having GUI facility, through that we can perform the operations. And Windows operating system is a commercial version. Commercial means paid. It is not free guys. It just you will get free trials, you will get, and after that Windows is paid version. And Windows is a single user based operating system. At a time, only one user can able to access Windows operating system. And next step, security is very less in the Windows operating system. Compare with Linux operating system, in Windows, security is very less. Next step. Windows is recommended only for personal usage guys. For personal use, we can use Windows. For application deployments and server configurations, we will use Linux operating systems only. Right. What is Linux operating system guys? What is Linux operating system? It is a free and open source. What is free and open source? If you want to use Linux operating system, you no need to pay single NP also to anyone guys. And one more thing, open source means what? The source code is available in the internet. Whatever the code they implemented for this Linux operating system, that code is available in the internet. So we can download and we can use it guys. Next, Linux is multi-user based operating system. Windows is what? Single user based operating system means at a time only one person can able to use. But coming to Linux operating system, multi-user based operating system. Simultaneously, multiple people can able to use this Linux operating systems. Compare with the Windows operating system, in Linux, security features are very high. And so this Linux is community based version, guys. Community based OS means what, guys? What is community based OS, guys? Right, a group of people are supporting for this Linux operating system, guys. Group of people, right, formed as a team, and they are providing support for this Linux operating system. Right, and it is recommended for applications, servers, database setup, etc. Guys. Next, guys, how this Linux came into the picture. In 1991, a student, Linus Torvalds, developed this Linux operating system. Before this Linux operating system, Linus Torvalds worked with the Unix operating system. In that Unix operating system, he faced some challenges, some problems he identified, guys. Right. So Linus connected with that people, guys, who implemented the Unix operating system. He approached that team to give the suggestions what problems are there in this Unix operating system. But they are not ready to take the suggestions which are providing by this Linux, guys. That's why he came back and he started implementing one operating system. Right. After implementing that operating system, he need to give one name for that. To implement that Linux operating system, he used one more operating system which is called as Linux operating system. Right. Once that operating system development is completed, he need to give the name for that. So how the name is given? Right. From his name, first 2 characters, and from the operating system, last 3 characters. Right. His name is Linux, and the operating system which he used is Linux. Right. From Linux first 2 characters, from Linux last 3 characters, he combined and right, he is given name as Linux. Linus Torvalds released this Linux operating system with the source code to internet, guys. Everything is available in the internet. Once he uploaded that source code into the internet, every people and most of the so many people and companies taken that Linux operating system source code and they modified based on their requirements and they released it into the market with different names. So those are called as Linux distributions. In Windows, we have different versions, but in Linux, we don't have versions like that. In Linux, we have distributions. What distributions are available? See, guys, Red Hat Linux, Ubuntu, CentOS, Fedora, OpenSUSE, Kali Linux, like this, we have several distributions are available in Linux operating system. Understood, guys? So coming to DevOps, in DevOps we need to create one infrastructure, guys. If you want to deploy any application into the servers, we should have some infrastructure. And in that infrastructure, I need to create one infrastructure with Jenkins, Sonar, Nexus, Tomcat, Terraform, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, etc. With all these tools, I want to create one infrastructure. Where you will create infrastructure, guys? With all the softwares, right? We will use all the softwares we will use for application development and application execution purpose. We need to install all the softwares in Linux operating system, not Windows operating system, guys. Jenkins, Sonar, all these software we need to install in Linux operating system, not in Windows operating system. To set up this infrastructure, we are going to use Linux machines in the company. Understood, guys? Yesterday we discussed, in last session we discussed all this theoretical concept. Clear? Right. Very good, guys. Now, what we are going to discuss today? Guys? Today, we need to set up the environment for Linux, guys. Linux environment setup. Linux environment setup. See guys, what I am going to do? I'm going to do this setup, guys. Linux environment setup. I'm going to do. Right. If you want to set up the environment, first, what is the first step, guys? We need to create account in AWS. If you want to set up the environment, first we need to create account in AWS. That is the first step, guys. Create account in AWS. First activity is we need to create the account in AWS. How many people are created account in AWS, guys? Please respond in chat box. In last session, already I told to create account in AWS. How many people are created? Mobile correct. That's 1 minute. Correct. So first step, if you want to set up the environment, the first step which we need to do is account creation in AWS. And for this card details you guys need to provide, guys. Only selected cards only it will take. I think right, mostly it is taking credit card details. Even debit card details also it will take, but debit card not all cards, only selective cards only it will take. First activity, we need to create the account in AWS using credit card or debit card details. Once the account got created, what is the next activity which we need to do? See guys, like this you guys will get, like this we guys will get, guys. So this is the page. This is the page which we will get. Here we have the option to sign in into the console. Right side top corner we can see the option to sign in into the console. Click on this, guys. Click on this. So we need to create Linux virtual machine, guys. Right, in AWS we have so many services are available. Approximately 200 plus services are available, guys. See, guys, this is the sign in page. Here we need to provide the email address. Click on next. Here we need to provide the password. You guys need to log in into AWS. Right, once you logged in into the AWS, what we need to do, guys? Here we need to create the Linux virtual machine. We need to create the Linux virtual machine. See, guys, in AWS we have 200 plus services are available. Right, in those 200 services, which service we are going to use to create the virtual machine? I want to create one virtual machine. To create the virtual machine, which service we need to use? EC2 service. Among all those 200 services, EC2 service is very important. Very important. To create the virtual machines, we need to use this EC2. Here just type, guys, in search box, just type EC2. EC2. Here you can see virtual servers in the cloud. We will use this EC2 to create the virtual servers in the cloud. See, guys, EC2 we will use to create virtual servers in the cloud. Click on this EC2. Click on this EC2. Here you can see instances. Instances you can see, guys. Click on these instances. Click on these instances. Guys, we will discuss all these things. Right. Say once you logged in into the main page, here you need to select one region, guys. Here you need to select one region. We will discuss total how many regions are available, total how many availability zones are available, everything we will discuss. And as of now, just select the nearest region for you, guys. Some people, right, people are attending from different location. Right, which is the nearest location for you? Please select that location at here, guys. Right, in India, the nearest location is Mumbai. That's why we selected Mumbai at here. Understood, guys? Total how many regions are available? What availability zones are available? We will discuss first day of our AWS sessions. We will discuss all those things in first day of our AWS sessions. Today this is Linux session. That's why I am not discussing all these things. Right, but just for time being, select the nearest region for you guys. Right, here you guys need to select the region. Okay. Right, once you guys got this page, what we need to do? Here, launch instance option is available. Launch instance. Click on this instances, guys. Click on this instances. You will get instances pages. Right, here all these are the different instances which I created for my previous batches. For my previous batches, all these instances which I have created. Now I am going to create one new instance. I am going to create one new instance. If you want to create new instance, what you need to do? Here launch instances option is available. Launch instances option is available. Click on this launch instance. Click on this launch instances. Right, guys. Here guys, this is the new interface. Right, recently this interface came, guys. This is a new interface. Right, if you want, you can use a new interface. If you want, you can go with the old experience only. Here we have the option opt out to the old experience. Anything you can use it. Anything we can use it, guys. Okay. See, guys, in last session somewhere I told, if you want to create any virtual machine, we should have AMI. One image must be required. One image must be required. AMI, Amazon Mission Image. Amazon Mission Image, guys. Choose Amazon Mission Image. First step, guys. If you want to create virtual machine, these are the 7 steps we need to follow. If you want to create a virtual machine through GUI, we need to complete these 7 steps. What is the first step, guys? Choose an Amazon Mission Image. Choose AMI. Right? So here, these are the images which we have, guys. These are the images. Here, see how so many images are available. See, Amazon Linux 2, right? Mac OS is available. Mac OS is available. Red Hat Enterprise Linux is available. SUSE Linux is available. Ubuntu Server is available. Microsoft Windows Server is available. Right? So like this, all these are the Debian is available. Debian is available. Right? So all these are the different AMIs, guys. We need to choose the one AMI. What is AMI? How to create AMI we will discuss in AWS sessions. Right? Just for time being, here I am going to create Amazon Linux 2 machine. So that's why I am going to select the first AMI only. See guys, Amazon Linux 2 AMI. By using this image, I am going to create the Linux virtual machine. By using this image, I am going to create the Linux virtual machine. Click on this select. Second step is what? Choose an instance type. Choose an instance type. Here, these are the instance types, guys. We have so many families are available. T2 family, T3 family, like that. Multiple families are available. Under these families, these are the family members. Family type is nothing but family member, guys. T2 is a family. Under T2 family, nano, micro, small, medium, large, extra large, up to double extra large. These are the family members. T2 is a family. Nano, micro, small, all these are the family members. See here, we are going to use free tier account. Free account we are using. So we need to select this T2.micro. See, here you can see free tier eligible. Free tier eligible. So by default it is selected, guys. By default it is selected. Right, just click on configure instance details. Fine. Guys, here I am not going to touch anything. We will discuss each and everything in our AWS sessions, guys. Right, what is VPC? What is VPC? Right, next here, what is the user details? We need to give it here. Everything we will discuss. Right, as of now, I am not going to touch this one. Right, here it is asking total how many number of virtual machines you want to create. I want to create only one virtual machine. That's why here I am giving only one. Click on add storage. Click on add storage. What options you are getting? You are not getting this option. Everyone you will get it. Right, at right side corner, opt to world experience. Click on opt to world experience.
Yeah, I did. But I'm getting something else page actually.
We'll discuss. At the end of the session, please share your screen. I will tell. Okay. See, so next step, third step is what? Configure instance. Configure instance. Click on this is the instance details, guys. Next, click on add storage. Add storage. See, guys. So this is called volume, guys. We have the volumes topic. There we will discuss. Whenever you create a virtual machine, by default you will get a root volume with 8 GB space. See guys, the space with 8 GB space, you will get the root volume. And if you create Windows virtual machine, you will get 30 GB root volume. Right? For Linux machines, we will get 8 GB root volume. in this root volume only Linux operating system also available. So if you delete your instance, automatically this root volume also will be deleted. So it is not recommended to store our personal data. Then what we need to do to store the personal data? We need to create some additional volumes and we need to attach that additional volume to this instance. That part we will discuss separately. Okay, see here we will get 8 GB space root volume by default. So here click add tags. Right. If you want to give any name for your Linux machine, you can give it here. If you want to give name for your Linux machine, you can give from here. Click on add tag. Here I am going to give the name for my Linux machine. See here Linux virtual machine. Linux underscore VM. Linux underscore sorry. Linux hyphen VM I will give. Linux virtual machine. I am giving the name as Linux virtual machine. Next, click on configure security group. This is very important security group. We will discuss, guys. In AWS, we will discuss. Just for time being, create a new security group. Select create a new security group. We can create our own custom security groups also. How to create custom security groups and all those things we will discuss in our AWS sessions. Now just keep it by default it is selected create new security group, keep it that one only, don't change anything. Next click on review and launch. See guys, see here you can check what AMI we have selected. Amazon Linux 2 AMI we have selected. Instance type t2.micro we have selected. Security group default security group only we have selected. Their SSH protocol is enabled on that. Next, instance details, storage, tags, everything we will get it here, guys. Click on launch. Right, this is a review page. Click on launch. This is very important, guys. If you want to connect with the Linux machine, key pair is required. This key pair is very important, guys. Right, as a user, I want to connect with the Linux machine which is created in the AWS cloud. So then key pair is very important. It is asking at the time of creating the creating the Linux virtual machine, AWS is providing two key pairs, two keys, guys. It is providing two keys. That's why we are calling key pair. Key pair. One is public key, second one is private key. One is public key, second one is private key, guys. See here, it will give one key to you. Here you can read it, guys. A key pair consists of a public key that AWS stores. Two keys are generating. One is public and private keys. Public key, AWS only storing, guys. It is storing at AWS side only. And the private key is sharing with you. Private key is sharing with you, guys. Right? So if you want to connect with this Linux machine, compulsory that private key must be required, then only you can able to connect. Wherever that private key is downloaded in your system, you need to go to that location. From there only you can able to connect with this Linux machine. Internally, it will check that private key and public key both are matched. Then only you will get the access for this Linux machine, guys. Here what is happening, guys? Choose an existing key pair or create a new key pair. Here options are available. Create a new key pair. First time select create a new key pair. See guys, RSA, key pair RSA. What is this RSA? I will discuss, guys. Here it is asking to enter the key pair name. I am giving key pair name as Linux VM. Linux key pair I am giving. Name you can give anything. Name you can give anything. Here I am giving Linux key pair. So now when you click on this download key pair, right, private key will be downloaded into your downloads folder. Public key will be stored into the AWS site only. Now when you are going to connect with this Linux machine, you need to provide that private key. Internally, AWS will check that private key and public key both are matched or not. If both are matched, then only you will get the access for this instance. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Click on download key.
Can you hear me? Actually, I see your RSA and there is another type also, keep your type, right? So, are we going only use this RSA only?
RSA only. I will tell what is this RSA. I will tell this. So we need to use RSA only. I will tell what is this RSA. Right, guys. Key pair is downloaded. Key pair is downloaded in our mission. Key pair is downloaded. So next, don't do anything. You no need to open that key pair at all. See, if you want, you can see. Go to folder. Here you can able to see, guys. Here you can able to see that key pair. This is the key pair .pem file. You will get key pair in the form of .pem. You will get key pair in the form of .pem. See, guys. So like this, you will get key. You will get in the form of .pem extension. Pem extension. You will get it, guys. Right. So next, go to here. Go to here, click on launch instance. So now if you want to connect with this mission, I will use that key. Instance is created successfully. Click on this, guys. Guys, what is RSA and everything I will tell. First day of our AWS session, I will show how to create the Windows virtual machine. Again, I will show there. Now I am not creating Windows virtual machine. Directly I am creating Linux virtual machine. In our AWS first day only, I will show how to create Windows virtual machine also. Right? When we need to use RSA, when we need to use other one, what is the purpose of RSA, everything I will. It will show pending